Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Look, we're driving the right way for a change. How unusual, especially in downtown Quai de Paphos, because no one knows which way to go. One day the sign says that way, then it's upside down, then it's on its back. Who knows? It's all gone tits up, that's for sure. Go on, sir, you cross the road, but normally, before you step out, you'd have a quick look to make sure that there's not a car going to run you over. Next time, I'll oblige. They're going down to the downtown Quai de Paphos promenade by the looks of it. Perhaps he's going to go for a dip, or perhaps he's going to go and treat his wife to something special. You never know. If she keeps her fingers crossed and her legs crossed, you never know. She might get something very, very special indeed. Panguini's, that's one of the best little eating, drinking, habitated places in downtown Quai de Paphos Harbour, owned by two twin brothers, and they'll always look after you. Well, they won't look after you that well, but they'll look after your wallet, because at the end of the day, they need to make a couple of bob or two. We're coming just past the Dionysus Hotel, so this is the front entrance on the right hand side, and they've got a new themed restaurant on the side there called the Roast and Grill Corner. We've not eaten there yet, but one or two people have, and they all say it's pretty good. Now, we're coming toward Bar Street. Early in the morning, as you may have noticed, lots of deliveries going on. If you want to actually know what time it is, let's have a quick 8:30 Cyprus time. And quite a pleasant morning it is. You know, perhaps if your name is Miss Dawn, you've got a husband called Mr. Shaw, a very, very clever dog called Sir Bobo, and a little partner in his crimes called Lady Daisy the Pussycat. The temperature today, at the moment, 8:30 in the morning, according to the Jaguar, is 29 degrees. Not too bad. And my goodness, this road's Sherlock Holmes, isn't it? If your name's Lady, oh, so sweet Caroline, get your bottom on a memory foam pillow, but just before you do, pour a tot or two for the legend, for the superstar known as Lord Nigel Big Guns. I bet he's watching now thinking, he's got himself a jag. Yes, I'm in your club. I have joined you. I'm driving around in the gentleman's club. I'm a bit of a cat. Yes, I am. I'm wondering where I can go and steal some money from today. I know, a couple of customers. I'll go and see them later. TJ's Fish and Chips, back open again. If you've been wondering what's been going on, they went on holiday. Yes, they had a very, very busy summer, and they went on holiday. The girls are in there frantically cleaning it down. And of course, around about 1:30, they're going to open up, especially for you. Fish and chips will be cooked live in front of you, and when it's all gone, it's gone. There's none in the freezer. Oh no. So normally at around about 9ish, 9:15, it's done. You can finish what you've got, have some bread and butter, and have a beer or two. But the live cooking of the fish and chips will come to a stop. They only like to buy as much fish as they think that they can sell in the day. And of course they cook it especially for you, in front of you. It's out to the great hotel. Whoa! There's a girl in downtown Hartlepool. She's getting very, very excited indeed. She's chuchka dancing up and down her block paved drive, polishing her blue Volkswagen Polo, and getting ready to go down to the Hartlepool Marina with Sir Peter for that final supper. And then she's on that big bird and jetting into downtown Quai de Paphos Airport. And guess what, Dayman? I'm going to come and pick you up, and I'm going to escort you to possibly the greatest hotel in the world, the Alexander the Great. And as we speak, checking it out, making sure that it's up to your very, very high standards indeed, is the two superstars, is as who confusing my grammar, aren't I? There we are. My father would be turning in his grave. What a waste of money my education was, and it was. Anyway, Lord Andy, yes, is it a promotion? He deserves a promotion, because he's a great, great friend of mine, and of course his lady, the lady in his life, Lady Nessie. They're checking out that hotel, making sure that it's absolutely perfect for the arrival of the legend, the superstar, the one and only, the girl in charge of the show, and of course her name is Dayman. And talking about that, I was having a conversation the other night on the Tinternet with my superstar. That's Lady Anna Starr, the greatest lawyer in the world. And she's living in downtown Krakow in Poland. And she's having a great day. Anna Starr's got a long time to go, because she's the greatest lawyer in the world. And only when she retires will the next person take that mantle. That just happens to be her son, who will be the greatest lawyer in the world. At the moment, he's only the second best, just passed his driving test, and he's off to college. And he's going to start his studies. 5 or 6 years, I've no doubt he'll be chomping on his mother's heels. But of course, he'll have to wait and bide his time until the legend, Lady Anna, superstar, the judge, and the greatest lawyer in the world retires. And Moses on down and perhaps retires to Cyprus or to Turkey, or who knows, with the superstar, her husband and partner in crime, greatest doctor in the world, and his name is Mr. Thomas. Well, Lord Thomas now, Lord. There we are. Big Dislin Dubra to you, my honey. Now, we're heading back the wrong way, aren't we? Up the tree-lined avenue. We're heading from downtown Paphos, and we're heading back up to mid-Paphos. So sit back and relax, adjust those flip-flops, pour a frappe or two, get a couple of cigarettes out, get them going, and perhaps get a bit of Romeo and Juliet going, if your name is Lord Derek Scully, and you're a booth, he's getting all the bits of bobs done. You're treated to 1 or 2 new outfits, because very soon he's getting on a big bird. Sorry, Andrea, we're not stopping. No, we're in a much faster car because we're in a Jaguar. So Jaguars don't like to stop, and if you say anything, I'm telling you, it'll bite not just one of your hands off, but both of them. So be a good lady, Andrea, and look after your peacock, Sir Mart. Hopefully you're having a great time. Hopefully the school season, as I'll call it, is not treating you too badly, because she's gone back to the school, because obviously the schools are open. And well, hopefully those 1,600 children, well, what are they, children, adults, animals, I don't know. I remember when I was a kid, I was the worst kid in the world for my teachers. Well, the teachers were nice, I was nice too, but the teachers were not. Oh my God. But obviously I got whipped and caned, and I quite like that anyway. Here we are. We're at the former Debenhams roundabout. I think we'll take a left and we'll go in towards the municipality area of Paphos. And you never know, the mayor might be parked up on WO lines, on the chevrons, just down from a busy school, just down from a busy traffic lights, just across to a junction. Why? Because he can park wherever he wants, because he's the mayor. And on top of that, he's had a new car. Yes, he's just dropped 65,000 euros on a brand new Mercedes, and guess what colour it is? Black, of course. I wonder, has he paid for it, or has the municipality paid for it? Doesn't really matter, does it? It's his car. So you never know. If we get lucky, we might get to see him, and we might get to give him a wave. So let's go and see if Mr. Adonis is parked outside his office. He's a busy man, by the way, and he really is. He works very long hours indeed, and he's on call constantly, even when he's relaxed with his wife and kids in the harbour. You know, there's people coming up to him, whether they're complaining or congratulating him or just saying hello to him. At the end of the day, he's on show, and he's actually got to work. He is a public figure, a very good man indeed, by the way. Lots of people have criticised him, but to be honest, he's a star. He really is. He works hard, his heart is in the right place, and he wants Paphos to be the greatest place in the world. So obviously myself and him share a commonality, shall we say, liking the black Mercedes. There we are, and parking on WO lines and on the chevrons. So there we go. This is Paphos though. You park wherever you want, don't worry, especially if you know the mayor and the chief of police and 1 or 2 traffic wardens. So if you're in and around Paphos and you want to park into that pharmacy or get a coffee or whatever, and there's things called WO lines outside, don't worry, just stop and say yes and sorry to all the people around you. You pop in, 20-30 minutes later, come out, you'll be alright, don't worry. Now, what's coming up? The Atlantic Insurance. If you are, well, if you're a flipper, as I say, perhaps you live in Cyprus for a couple of months and then go back home and then come back and blah blah, and you've got a car, let's say you've stolen a car, so you need insurance, don't you? Well, Atlantic Insurance, that could be the best place for you. They speak perfect English, lots of the staff are English, very competitive, and I'll tell you what, if something does go wrong, you have an accident, that's when you find out if your insurance company's good, isn't it? Well, talking from my experience, remember, we fix cars. They don't argue with us. They just say, yeah, get it done, and they pay us. So if you're a customer, that's what you want. Or do you want your car sitting in the compound where we argue with the assessor and he batters us to death, and in the end we say, bugger off and take it somewhere else? Exactly. Atlantic Insurance, you can have a word with them. and they'll sort you out, that's for sure. We're coming to that municipality area. There's offices everywhere and coffee shops, because they go in hand, don't they? But no, it does not appear that the great man himself has come to work today. Well, he has come to work, but he's looking at some infrastructure projects somewhere. But normally, at around about 12:30 to 1 o'clock, that car is parked right there. There we go, by those two bollards there. He's too lazy to even drop them down with his buzzer and drive to his office, because his office is just over there, you see. So there we go. Right, we'll now suck at those busy traffic lights. So Miss Andrea, thanks very much. And I understand we're not even going to get them through on the next time that they go red. We're going to be sitting here absolutely ages. So I'll tell you what, I'll tell you about how we're funded, if you're curious to know. It's all thanks down to you guys, and we thank you from the bottom of our two hearts. The way it works is you click through to our About page and you'll find the little coffee icon, and what it stands for is Buy Me a Coffee. So Google Buy Me a Coffee Marika and me, up will come our landing page, and you will have the opportunity to buy us a coffee or two, a virtual coffee obviously, and it's a gesture of goodwill. Perhaps you like what you see, perhaps you want to motivate us to make a special video for you. That video will be coming very, very soon indeed. You can also help us out on the Super Thanks button. What's that? Well, on YouTube, where you've got the thumbs up, that tells YouTube that you like us, by the way. It doesn't cost you a penny. You get a thumbs down, but obviously that tells them the reverse, but don't do that. Not nice at all. Scroll across a bit more, you've got shorts. So if you want to make a little clip from one of our videos, we'll allow you to do that. You never know, you might go viral and we may make a couple of bob. You've also got download, so if you want to save a video you really, really like, and I don't know, cut it up and delete it, who knows? But if you keep going, there's a heart-shaped button with a red $ sign in the middle, and that's how you contribute a couple of bob to us via YouTube itself. And if your name's Lord Derek Scully, we thank you very, very much indeed. If your name's Sir Philip and there's a girl in your life who likes butterflies and her name is Lady Sharon, yes, we'll have something waiting especially for you. Of course, if your name is Lady Ali and you understand that the front end of the car is a bit dirty, there you go, that's what you do. The list goes on, and I'm only making fun, but we do thank each and every one of you that chooses to send us a couple of bob, because that's how we keep going. And here we are. Traffic's getting busier because, of course, it's ramping up, and the shops are going to start opening from around about 9 o'clock. I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you like what you see and you like Mr. Paul's Breakfast Club, why not consider to hit that like, hit that subscribe, and then keep coming back for that little bit more of our madness. It's time for me to go and get a coffee. Where shall I go? Well, Atlas Coffee Shop, top of Paphos, and you never know, Sir Philip may be waiting especially for me. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again very, very soon indeed.